Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League Match Day 7 League Phase 2024-2025 scores. Where today and yesterday, where played the games of the Match Day 7. Well, remember that the Champions League return after one more break, because remember that the match day 6 was played in the last month, December, and this week was played the 7, and the next week will be played the 8 and last match day of the group stage or league phase. So in this week, this was amazing because there were a lot of great games, a lot of teams that qualified to the round of 16, and a lot of teams that qualified to the minimum, the knockout stage, and a lot of teams that were eliminated. Also, there were a lot of surprise, and for that reason, I'm recording this video where I'm going to talk about the games that were played and how is the general table after 7 games of games. So let's start with the yesterday's game, where in the first game, the Atalanta didn't have any problem, defeated 5-0 Sturm. Atalanta didn't have any problem, they won this game easily, and they got an important victory. With this victory, Atalanta is in the seventh place with 14 points, and they clinch spot minimum in the knockout stage in the round of 16. And another great game. In the Monaco defeated 1-0 Aston Villa. This was a very important game because both teams are fighting to enter direct to the round of 16. This game was very close, but the big difference is that the Monaco scored the goal in the first minutes of the game, in the -8 by Wilfred Signal, and that was enough to win the game. This game, how I told you, was very close and very great, but in the end, Monaco did enough to win this game. With this victory, Monaco escalated to the 10th place with 13 points, and Aston Villa stayed in the 9th place with 13 points, the same points. And in another game, Stuttgart defeated a away team to Slovenia Bratislava 3-1. About this game, Stuttgart didn't have any problem and they won this game easily. Stuttgart should have won this game by more than 5 goal difference, but they couldn't score more goals. But in the end, they had an easy game, and the most important is that they got the 3 points. With this victory, Stuttgart escalated to the 24th place with 10 points, and in this moment, Stuttgart is qualified to the knockout stage. And with this loss, Slovenia is eliminated. Is one of the two teams in this tournament that haven't won any game, and they were officially eliminated in the last match day. In another game, the Club Brugge and Juventus were tied 0-0 there in Belgium. About this game was very boring. I'm not gonna lie. There weren't any big emotions, and in this game, each team got 1 point. The best for each game should have been to win this game, but they couldn't. And each game got a point. With this point, the Juventus are located in the 17th place with 12 points, and Club Brugge are in the 20th place with 11 points. In this moment, both teams are qualified to the knockout stage. And in another game, and one of the best games, Atletico Madrid defeated Leverkusen 2-1. This was a tremendous game. I think that the Leverkusen was better team than the Atletico Madrid, but Atletico Madrid had that kind of players that they know they can define this kind of games where the game is very close. The Atletico Madrid started to losing the game, where almost in the end of the first half, Leverkusen scored the first goal, where Piero Hincapié scored in the 45+1, and they were leading in the halftime. And then in that moment, the game was over because Atletico Madrid were playing with one player less, because in the -50, Pablo Barrio Rivas received a red card and he was sent off. But in the first minutes of the second half, Julian Alvarez scored the equalizer in the 52, and the game was very, very exciting. Leverkusen was better, they were attacking, but they couldn't score a goal. But in the minus 76, something important happened, that the same player that scored the goal from Leverkusen, Piero Hincapié, received a red card in the minus 76, and he was sent off, and two teams finished with 10 players each one. And when we talked that the game was going to finish in a tie, Julian Alvarez scored his second goal in the minus 90 and led the victory to the Atletico Madrid 2-1. With this victory, Atletico Madrid escalated to the 5th place with 15 points, and they clinched a spot in the knockout stage minimum. The same that Leverkusen, that in this moment they fell to the 8th place, but in this moment they are in the round of 16 in this moment with 13 points. In another game, I think that the best game in this of this week, and the best game until this moment in the UEFA Champions League 2024-2025 season, the Barcelona traveled to Benfica and defeated 5-4 Benfica. This was an amazing game, and I'm gonna to lie. There were 9 goals, and there were a lot of emotions because we had 9 goals, and Barcelona overcame the score and they got the 3 points. This was a surprise because the surprise the surprise in the half time, because Barcelona were losing in the were trailing in the half time 1-3, and in that moment I thought that the Barcelona were gonna to lose this game, because in the minus 77 Barcelona were trailing 2-4, and in a lapse or 13 minutes, Barcelona scored 3 goals, and they overcome the score and they got the victory. With this victory, Barcelona was the best team in this game, and this was a very exciting game. But also there were 3 penalties in the game, 2 for Barcelona, that changed the game. With this victory, Barcelona qualified direct to the round of 16. In this moment, they are in the 2nd place of the competition with 18 points, and with this loss, Benfica is still in the knockout stage. They are in the 21st place with 10 points. And in another game, Liverpool defeated 2-1 Lille. About this game, Liverpool was the best team. They battled more than what expected, but in the end they could get the victory. That was the most important, and they won this game by the minimum difference 2-1. With this victory, Liverpool clinched a spot in the round of 16. In this moment, they are the best team and they are undefeated. They have won the 7 games that they have played, and they have a perfect score with 21 points. And in another game, another surprise, the Bologna defeated the Leverkusen, the Dortmund 2-1. This was a very surprise because I thought that Dortmund was going to win this game, or minimum they were going to tie this game, but not. Bologna played better than Dortmund, and they got the victory. Dortmund started to winning the game when the minus 15. Dortmund got a penalty, and they scored in the minus 15 by Sergio Guirassy scored, and after that Bologna were attacking, and they couldn't score any goal. But in a lapse of 2 minutes, in the minus 71 and 72, Bologna overcome, and they scored 2 goals, and they won the game 2-1. With this victory, Bologna is in the 28th place with 5 points, but they are eliminated because it's impossible to qualify. With this loss, Dortmund fell to the 14th place with 12 points. And yesterday, last game, PSV defeated the Crvena Zveda 3-2. About this game, this was a very close game. Well, the PSG was the best team in the game in the first half, because they were leading 3-0 in the half time. But in the second half, in the beginning of the second half, Ryan Flamingo received a red card in the minus 50, and for more than 40 minutes, PSV played with with only 10 players. Venezuela took advantage of that. They scored 2 goals and they put a lot of emotions in the game. But in the end, PSV could get the victory, and they got the 3 points. With this victory, the PSV escalated to the 19th place with 11 points, and Crvena Zveda are eliminated. They are in the 22nd place with only 3 points. And today's games, in the first game, RB Leipzig did a surprise, and they defeated the Sporting Lisboa 2-1. About this game, RB Leipzig were the best team. I'm not gonna to lie, and they deserve this victory, and they got this victory, and they got the 3 points. That was the most important. With this victory, the Leipzig are in the Leipzig are in the 30th place with only 3 points. They were officially eliminated the last match day, but they got the first 3 points of the season, and this is just amazing. With this loss, the Sporting Lisboa fell to a 23rd place with 10 points, and they need to win in the last match day. If no, they're going to be eliminated. In another game, the Shakhtar defeated 2-0 straight Bestroy. This was a surprise because remember the Stay Bestroy have been the revelation of the tournament because they have been in the first places in the first 6 games of the sixth game. About this game, the Shakhtar took advantage to playing home and they won this game that was very close, and so they won the game 2-0 and they got the 3 points. With this victory, the Shakhtar escalated to the 27th place with 7 points, and now they need to win their game in one combination to qualify to the knockout stage. It looks very possible and difficult. And in another game, and with this loss, the State Brestoy are located in the 13th place with 13 points. In another game, the Real Madrid, the reigning champion of this tournament and the king of this tournament, they didn't have any problem and defeated the humiliated the RB Salzburg 5-1. The Real Madrid didn't have any problem and they had an easy game. With this victory, the Real Madrid got another 3 points and they escalated to the 16th place with 12 points. They are in the knockout stage. And RB Salzburg, they were eliminated in since last match day, and they are in the 34th place with only 3 points. In another game, one of the best games of the week, two top teams. The PSG defeated the Manchester City 4-2. It was a very surprise because I thought that the game was going to finish in a tie. But PSG was the best team. They took advantage to playing home, and they got the 3 points they were very important. With this victory, the PSG escalate to the knockout zone. In this moment, they are in the 22nd place with 10 points. They are in this moment in the knockout zone, and with this loss, the Manchester City are out of the knockout zone. In this moment, the Manchester City are in the elimination zone with 25 points, and in the 25th place with only 8 points. And now the Manchester City need to win the last game and way some combination to qualify to the knockout stage. But the most probably is that the Manchester City are gonna to be eliminated, and this is gonna to be a fail, to be honest, because nobody expected about that. Because in my opinion, the Manchester City alongside Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are the favorite teams to win this tournament, but the most probably Manchester City are not going to qualify to the round of 16. In another game, Inter Milan defeated the Sparta Praga 1-0 as a away team. This was a complicated game for the Inter because Sparta played a tremendous game, but Inter did enough to win this game. The Inter scored the only goal in the minus 12 when Lautaro Martinez scored the only goal, and this was enough to win this game. With this victory, Inter Milan qualify or clinch a spot to the minimum to the knockout stage, and they are located in the 4th place with 16 points. And with this loss, the Sparta Praga fell to the 29th place with only 4 points, and they are eliminated. In another game, Arsenal defeated 3-0 the Dynamo Zagreb and home. About this game, Arsenal didn't have any problem. They had an easy game, and they should have won this game minimum by another goal difference. With this victory, Arsenal escalated to the 3rd place with 16 points, and with this victory, the Arsenal clinched a spot minimum to the knockout stage. In another game, the Celtics they defeated 1-0 the Young Boys. About this game, this was a very close game, to be honest. I thought this game should have been a tie as a far, because the Young Boys played a tremendous game. This game was very close, and the big difference was that the Celtics Young Boys scored an own goal. Well, Loris Benito scored an own goal, and this got and Celtics were leading in the minute 86, and that was enough to win this game. This is an important victory to the Celtics because with this victory, the Celtics escalate to the 18th place with 12 points. And remember that Young Boys are the worst team in the league. They are alongside Slovenia, Bratislava, the only two teams that are winless in this tournament. And another game, another surprise, the Feyenoord defeated 3-0 Bayern. To be honest, this was a surprise. Nobody expected that because Bayern Munich was the best team in this game, and minimum they deserved the tie. But PSG took advantage of the goal opportunity that they have, and they won this game. The best player in this game was Santiago Chaquito Jimenez, the Mexican forward, that he scored 2 goals, the 2 goals in the first half that led the victory to the Feyenoord, led the Feyenoord's victory. The first goal was amazing because it was a tremendous game that opened the score. These were the 3 important points because with this victory, Feyenoord escalated to the 11th place with 13 points, and Bayern fell to the 15th place with 12 points. Last game of this week, my favorite team Milan defeated 1-0 Girona. About this game was very close. Remember that Girona has been playing a very great game. If we compare about how many points they have in this competition, but Milan took advantage to have a better top players and to play this game in home, and they went and they scored the only goal when Rafael Leao scored the only goal of the game in the 37, and they led the victory to the Milan. With this victory, Milan escalated to the 6th place with 50 points, and I don't know in this moment why they are not qualified, but they qualified to the knockout stage. And with this loss, Girona fell to the 31st place, and they have only 3 points, and they are eliminated. So, how is the table after 7 match day? Liverpool and Barcelona clinch a spot in the round of 16. They qualify and then direct to the playoffs. In this moment, Arsenal, Inter, Atleti, Milan, Atalanta, and Leverkusen clinch minimum spot in the knockout stage in the round of 16. But in this moment, from the Arsenal to the Leverkusen, they are in the round of 16. They are in the spot to qualify direct to the round of 16. So if Arsenal, Inter, Atleti, Milan, Atalanta, and Leverkusen win their last game the next week, they're going to qualify direct to the round of 16. In this moment, the Aston Villa, Monaco, Feyenoord, Lille, Brest, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern, Real Madrid, Juventus, and Celtic clinch spot minimum to the knockout stage. So the Aston Villa, Monaco, Feyenoord, Lille, and Brest are going to fight to enter direct to round of 16. And in this moment, the PSV, Club Brugge, Benfica, Paris, Sporting CP, Stuttgart are in the knockout run, and they need only a victory to qualify to the knockout run. And in this moment, the only 2 teams that are qualified or they are still in possibility to qualify to the knockout run are the Manchester City, GNK Dinamo, and Shakhtar, but they need to win their games respectively and wait some combination to qualify to the knockout run. To be honest, this is a deception for the Manchester City because after 7 games, after 7 matches, it's not possible that they are in this moment in elimination zone. So now they don't depend for themselves, and then most probably they're going to be eliminated. What a shame, and this will be a very big failure for Pep Guardiola and his team. And the teams that are eliminated in this moment are Bologna, Sparta, Praha, Leipzig, Girona, Crvena Zveda, Sturm, Graz, Salzburg, Bratislava, and Young Boys. So in this moment, still 27 teams have the possibility to qualify to the next round. This is amazing because this is important. The most important is that my Milan minimum spot place in the knockout run, and they need the victory to qualify direct to the playoffs. So this is amazing because you can see here that in this moment 18 place qualified, 16 2 teams qualified directly in this moment are qualified to the round of 16, and 16 place clinch minimum spot to the knockout run. And in this moment Nine teams are fighting to enter to the knockout round. So in this video I talk about the games that were played this week in the UEFA Champions League match day 7. So I talk about the games that were played, who is the table after 7 match day. I hope you like this video, and if you have any comments or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.